Hello, welcome to Be Divine Vintage. It's a glorious afternoon here in sunny England. I'm out for afternoon tea this afternoon, so I'm really excited. We're here today to complete this tag. This tag. So it looks similar to this tag. I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm excited about that. This is all dried. This modelling paste that I did yesterday. It's dried overnight, nice and solid. But first, how exciting is this box? It's arrived this morning. And a little thank you there. And look, you know when you just get one of those deals on eBay that you just can't not buy. So there's a little ideology. It's an ideology box. The dolls, which I really wanted some of those. And little handles. Ooh, some adornments, the floral and leaf adornments. Wow, these are exciting. The wings. I got a really good price for these as well. I was so pleased. When I won the auction, I was jigging around the house. Oh, those are cute, the little tubs. We could put some little fairy villages in those. The entomology adornment. Ooh, buzzies and boobies and all sorts in there. Ooh, some ideology. What are these? 6 leaves, 18 fasteners, and 12 foliage. 12 flowers. That's nice. Oh, it's exciting, this box. Oh, look at that little lantern. I love it. I love it. These are going to be perfect for my fairy theme. In here, oh, some of the ball chain. Yay! There's more. A little wishbones. Jar of wishbones. That's cute. Some clock faces. And the hands. Wow! There's more. There are the, what are these called? The word plaques. Another story worth telling. So those are exciting. I might use some of these. Well, I will be using some of these things in this journal that we're making at the moment. The Grungy Fairy Journal. The figure stands. I'm getting near the end now. The hinges. I've got some of those, but it's never too bad to have a few more. I love these. The locks. The keyholes, I should say. How exciting. How exciting is all of that? So that's just arrived. My husband went, have you been ordering something? As he brought the box in the room. I thought to myself, that's a bit of an odd question. Of course I have. If there's a parcel arrived for me. But I just said, yeah, I didn't expect it to come in a box that big though. Here we go. Oh, back in there. I need to play with at some later date. So back here. So we are going to convert this into a tag similar to this. So what I'm going to do first is sometimes when I go around the edges, I don't always cut it off. I would just use a sandpaper because I just feel you get more of a blend with sandpaper than those lines you get with scissors. So I'm just going to go around the edge with my sandpaper. I've put it at a different angle today. I've tilted it a little bit as opposed to being bolt upright. The door, this with my daughter, she'll come straight into the room. So she does, and she opens the door and says, "Hi, Mum." I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm not sorry because I love her saying hi to me. So I'm just going around the edge, and that gives me a nice sort of blended edge line. Right, let's just clear this off. There is the tie. Now I am going to moody it all up a bit. So I've got my sponge, I've got my black soot, and yes, here we go, putting the black on it. Well, it is a grungy. You don't have to put black on, do you? Put whatever colour you want on. It is a grungy journal. Let's just put that on there. Sorry, I don't know why we're wobbling, but we are. So we're just going black over the paste, and then let's get the paints again. I'm going to put some more colour on. So I'm looking at this deeper purple. So it's only going to be a wash again. I'm not painting the Mona Lisa. It's just a wash. Let's put some, and let's just go over the top again with the purple. Let's put some black. Let's just mix it in there. Been taking the dog for a walk and then met up with my son-in-law James's brother. And let's put some blue. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, did you hear my accent come out then? Oh, that's a nice blue. That was just a bit of local accent shot out of my mouth then. So that is a very nice blue. My dad always used to say, you should never be ashamed of your northern accent. His accent was far stronger than mine, but his father's before him, my grandfather's accent was very strong Lancashire. Just putting a bit more blue on. Right. There we go. So we're aiming for this stormy night look. Need that. So next I am just going to give it the 30 seconds. It's only watercolour. It will dry very, very quickly. Just not something off there. I'm not sure what. Right, 30 second dry. There we go, that's nice and dry. Hey, righty. So, what I use next with these, which are, just let me tell you what they are. They are the Tim Holtz, I'm searching through all my drawers now. The Tim Holtz transparencies too. Transparent things too. So I don't want that all over. So I am sort of gonna sort of fussy cutish the things that I want. So I'm gonna want some of that flower. It's not a flower, it's a leaf. So I'm gonna want a bit of that leaf. I don't want it to be square. So I'm sort of cutting around the edge, but not right up to the edge of the flowers and pretty things. Let's take that down and around. When I first got these transparencies, I thought, what am I going to do with those? I couldn't think what I was going to do. But when I've just been watching the Tim Holtz lives, I saw how the artists have used them. I suppose that's what the lives are for, to give you that inspiration. And I thought, oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that with mine. Just take that a little bit more pointed there. So that's what I'm going to do. Take that little bit of inspiration. So afternoon tea this afternoon is going with my daughter to her like in-law auntie, but all her like in-law family will be there, so that'll be quite nice. I've not seen them for a little bit, so it'll be lovely to catch up and drink tea, and hopefully, because it's nice, we'll be sat in the garden. Very quintessentially English, British thing to do. Right, so that is going to go on there. So you do all that lovely background and then we'll cover it up. But as I always say, it's worth getting every layer just how you would love it to look. Get my glue. Oh, I'm going to use fabric tack because this is obviously not paper. So let's go around the edge. We'll have our own sort of way of doing this, don't we? I like to go around the edge, but then as I'm going around, fill in like the middle bits. My mum's been over this morning to pick some sequins up because she's gone. She came to the sewing group with me this week, and now she was given a pattern for making stitching owls, and she's gone owl mad. So she needed sequins for the eyes. She said to me, have you got any sequins? I said, have I got any sequins? What sort of a question is that? So what I'm going to do next here is I'm just going to go around the edge of my lady. So this is obviously a Tim Holtz paper doll I've chosen to use. And I'm going to, so I've got the Tim Holtz wings. So I'm actually getting together a box of fairy wings. I've got all sorts of fairy wings in there. So I've put some of these Tim Holtz transparency wings in as well. And I am going to put the glue on my lady. I'm using fabric tack again because I'm using the transparencies. I don't find the paper glue works as well with transparencies. You might think different, so but that's your choice. And let's stick the wings on. There we are. Look at that. I'm going to just put a bit of glue on the wings, and then I'm going to stick her on exactly where I want it to be. So down here, let's have some of the flowers showing. So there's our fairy. And then what I did, I got my dry glue, and I haven't got much of this left at all. I'm going to have to take some out with my little trowel thing. Just going to pop some bits of dry glue on these wings. My other daughter's gone off to Devon today. Should be lovely. It's an absolutely beautiful part of the country, Devon. I don't know if you've ever been, or if you live there, if you're lucky enough to live there. So we want this is printer's foil. You want it sticky side, gold side up, metallic side up. Then I literally just did that on the wings. Now I do find that for me, printer's foil does work best with your dried glue. So there we go. There's those beautiful wings. And then next, let's just put it there. Don't like it because you usually get a huge like eruption of glue, don't you, from fabric tack. So I've got my Stabilo 8046. Oh gosh, don't want to do that, do I? Don't want to. What have I done there? It mustn't have been quite dry. Okay, let's just put some, let's just do that. Right, so let's just dry that bit. So I'm going to scrap the Stabilo Get my charcoal. She says. Here's my charcoal. So I'm just going to go right around the edge with my charcoal. This is just a Derwent charcoal pencil. I'm making a right mess of that. There we go. There we go. Oops, that must be glued down properly. It never comes out when you want it to, does it? There you go. So I'm just going to go around with some charcoal pencil. Around the edge. And then just sort of rub that in. There we go. That's done. Then I've got my Distress paint, I mean, Picket Fence. Let's just give it a little shake. Let's move everything away. So if you can hear my son in the background, he's on his game station. I don't know what it is. Xbox, I don't know. Game box, I have no idea these days what they are. Playing some sort of game with his best buddy who's just moved to Madrid. Right, so I've just put some of that paint on my toothbrush, and now I'm just flicking this over. Can you see that? Can you see the effect it's giving? I love it. What I did on the other one was I just sort of rubbed it off her face. Just to sort of give it that, I don't know, that rubbed look. I think I've actually put more on that other, so let's put some more on. Just go for some more. Let's just do it. Yay. You see it going on there? Wipe it off her face. So there we go. So I will just have to give it that 20-second dry again. So I'm just looking at it, and the other one I've put more dark shading on, so it's up to you where you go with your dark shading. You can take it to wherever you want to, really. I don't like this bit here. Oh, that's better. That bit doesn't just not want to work for me, does it? Oh, it just doesn't want to work. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to, it's my own fault. I'm trying to be quick. I'm trying to be too quick. I'm going to take the black and I'm just going to bob that on. You will not win. You will not beat me. You will be coloured black. There we go. So then I have my hole punch, and I just literally made 2 holes close to each other. One about there and one about there. Give them a bit of a shade around. I'm almost frightened to go anywhere near that. Oh, hold on. Do you know what I've not done? I haven't stuck on the back. Is this dry? Yeah, it is. So I got this lined paper and I stuck it on the back. I'm going to have to punch them holes again. I almost forgot. The glue. There's that. I am going to cut this one off because it's too big a piece. I'm just going to cut it around my lovely tag. Can't forget the back. The back is as important as the front. My glue, some of my paint smudged a bit there, but never mind. It's all part of the effect. So let's just make sure that is glued down properly. Then I'm going to take my black oxide and I'm literally going to go around the edge of the tag. And then I'm going to go around like this as well. If I have any bits poking over like I do here, I'll just file that off. There we go. So let me just refresh those holes. There's that one and that one. So then I got some black lace. No, it's not going to tear for me. Let's just see if it'll tear now. I'm going to cut it. Got some black lace because this is a grungy journal. If it's not a grungy journal for you, you can use a different colour. And then I just pushed that through there. I like to keep things really simple, me. You might have noticed. I like to be a simple crafter. Simple but hopefully effective. Let's put that through there. There we go. Let's just tie that there. And there we have our two together. Now I have done some stitching on this one. Can we do some on this? Yes, why not? Why not? Here's my needle. My needle is threaded. My needle is threaded here. So I'm just going to look. I've just had a really good tidy up. Where have I put my block? I'm not sure. Oh, it's my poker tool. I normally have a wood block underneath it, but I'm just going to do it through onto this glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. So I've got my needle threaded here with some crochet. It is vintage crochet cotton. It's just like fine, very fine string. And let's just do that. So I've got one here. 1, 2, 3. That's with that has jumped up because I've not done it on the block. So that is my own very naughty, lazy own fault. Let's just push that down can bob a bit of glue on that after. And we'll stitch across it. Ouch. Yeah, I'll just put some glue across that. Oh, see, it's like, it's gone now. It's got glued down with the glue that was on there. We will take this one back down to there. And that'll be it. Just tie this off here. Tie it off. Oh, my mum hates glue on her hand. And I had her doing some really messy art the other day. She wasn't happy because she got glue and Mod Podge on her hands. Right, that's there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that just to help seal that knot. There, I don't need to do because it's actually the glue I'd put on. There we go. There we go. We're stitched. We're all stitched. We're all done. So let's get the book for it to go into. So the journals are here. Keep them nice and clean and safe. So there's this one. So they are virtually identical. I'm just keeping the paper in there with the moss. Well, the moss just settles its own self. So that one can go into there. And that looks good. And then this one can go into there. That's what we did yesterday. That can just slide into there. That looks fantastic. I might do some other bits and pieces. I might have something dangling from this heart. But for now, I'm done. So you've been watching Sharon at Be Divine Vintage. Please follow me on Instagram, Etsy, Facebook, all Be Divine Vintage. Thank you so much. Bye bye.